Mr. President, I rise to speak about the Water Resource Development Act, known as WRDA, as well, which we are now considering and will expect to vote on next week. This bill will significantly reduce the threat of lead exposure and other drinking water contamination for communities across the United States, and it will invest in our aging water infrastructure. I am particularly pleased that language addressing the Flint water crisis, language that I worked on with my colleagues, Senator Stabenow, Senator Inhofe, Senator Boxer, and many others, is included in the WRDA bill before us. Their strong leadership has been invaluable, and I thank them for their efforts. WRDA provides resources that will improve drinking water infrastructure in Flint, Michigan, and other places where pipes, pumps, and treatment plants are crumbling and are woefully out of date. This bill also funds health programs for communities that have been affected by lead contamination. Also, all of the direct spending is fully paid for. Crafting this bill has been a constructive process with input from many senators. There are a number of new, smart policy changes that will vastly improve water quality and tackle accessibility challenges. For example, this bill delivers funding for programs that will reduce lead in drinking water, test for lead in schools and child care facilities, and invest in new water technologies. WRDA also authorizes over $12 billion for 29 Corps of Engineer projects in 18 states. These projects invest in ports and inland waterways, flood control and hurricane protection, and the restoration of critical ecosystems. This worthy bill has earned the endorsements from a long list of critical stakeholders, and I appreciate the bipartisan support that has made crafting and considering this bill such a collaborative process. While floor time for this measure is certainly long overdue, what really matters now is that we have an agreement to move forward. This is a fantastic opportunity to help millions of people all across our great country. We now have a pathway to success if we can move the final vote of this legislation next week. I urge my fellow senators to show the American people that we can continue to work together to address urgent needs across our country, invest in critical infrastructure, and deliver much needed and fully paid for support for Flint families.